Hey, I'm Chris. I live in Las Vegas and I love Keytars. So, another aspect of songwriting that I'm really big into is not just working off of a chord progression, but honestly, just playing the music you hear inside your head and making it come up into something different. So, lately, I know I'm dressed like Christmas, but lately, I've been having a lot of Halloween-esque noises in my brain, and I made a Halloween track um, just because it was just dying to come out. Sometimes when the creative muse hits you, you have to write it down or record it before you lose it. And I know a lot of people who write music understand exactly what that process is all about. So I'm going to bring you through that little melody that I've heard in my head over and over again. And I'm going to show you how I write a lead on top of it. So let's see. I always play out the thing in order to get it out of me, just to say, hey, is this the same melody I've been hearing in my head? And then, usually in that same key, I will play around in that same key just to lay different layers on top of it. Now, I've already recorded it, but I'm going to show you how I process all of my information in order to record the finished product. So, let's see. Let's start with the original melody itself. And I'm playing it with a spooky organ, and I'm using like trance drums in the background, just so it doesn't sound so dirgy and like sad. I'd rather it be like upbeat, something you could honestly kind of dance to if you were at some like Halloween party in a bar. So let's start. Now I started off with an organ sound. Very Phantom of the Opera-esque, okay? Now this is the melody that I kept hearing over and over again in my head. Creepy, huh? And I love the key of D minor. I always take a minor key and then I make it a harmonic minor. I will use augmented chords in it just to spice it up. So I took that one melody and I decided to like split it in an octave. So let's see. 2 octaves actually. Now what can I do with just one melody? Well, I want to break it up. I want to make some sort of break in the center, maybe a chorus, maybe, I don't know, something on the side just to spice it up. So I picked 4 different chords in the same key as a walk down in order to make a break between that melody. So I picked D minor, an A augmented with the C on the bass, a G minor but with a B flat in the bass, and then a normal A major chord. And I'm going to play that for you. And now with the bass. Ha! Creepy is creepy. So that is the break in between the melody, but I decided that's still a little hollow. I wanted to add something else to it, so I played around in the key and I figured out a different melody that is an augmented, like it's augmented from the original melody. It's not this. I wanted to pick something a little higher to add a little bit of tone color into the song. So it's the same, but it's different. And then I broke that off with 2 different octaves as well. Again, I've got trance drums on the bottom. Let's see. Trance. And just to add a little bit more tone color to the all-around track, I added trumpets in. I added trumpets on top of that, and some weird. It's called. Let's see, only Roland. Sounds kind of creepy, but in the melody part, I played that on top of the organ. And then I add it all together. I'm going to mess around with a Keytar and throw some lead on top of it or adjacent to it and see how that sounds. So, whew. When it comes to leads, I will just mess around in the key of the song and hopefully something good comes out of it. Sometimes nothing good comes out of it, but that's part of the creative process. All right, let's do it. There we go. That's what it sounds like all together. Creepy, Halloweeny, as I'm dressed in my Christmas-like sweats. But honestly, that's how I throw a lead on top of a song. Hugs, health, and happiness from Las Vegas. I'm Chris, and I love Keytars.